6 players scored in double figures in the Boston Celtics' 113-101 win over the Chicago Bulls here at TD Garden on Monday night. I'm Sierra Goodwill here with Josue Pavone. 6 players, Josue, that really speaks to the unselfish basketball this team is playing right now. Also, 12 more assists than the Bulls are. Any given night, any player can go off for this team. We saw it with Jason Tatum, who scored 41 the other night, but then also they have nights like this where everyone's having a decent offensive night, and it's such a balanced attack, and I think in both scenarios, this team is just as lethal.
I feel like everyone is dialed in right now, Sierra. You know, I feel like last week, guys were sort of not giving it 100% play after play, and we saw the result of that, right? 3 losses in a row, and I think the Celtics team knows that whether they're playing the Clippers or the Bucks or the Chicago Bulls, they have to have that same energy, that same kind of effort, and put forth that on the offensive end. We know how many weapons they have offensively. We've seen how many points they've scored throughout the course of this regular season. You know, last game, 100 points before the start of the fourth quarter. This team can put up buckets in a hurry, and they've certainly done that. It's just being able to put that forth, that effort every single game, night in and night out, no matter who they're facing against.
Daniel Tice missed this game with some right knee soreness. Enes Kanter filled in seamlessly in that starting role. He's been playing great minutes, but also Grant Williams off the bench helping out in that position in that 5, something he's not super comfortable with, but does a really good job, and he had a nice night for himself on both sides of the ball.
Yes, and it's so important defensively for Grant Williams to continue to do that for this Celtics team. Look, the second unit isn't going to average 35, 40 points a game. We know that by now, right, Sierra? I mean, it's just not what they're, even if they grab a guy from the waiver wire in a month or so. It's just not the kind of second unit that this team has. But what they do have is a lot of guys that can play defensively and at a very high level, whether we're talking about, you know, Marcus Smart or, you know, guys off the bench like Grant Williams, what he did for the Bulls, you know, or what he did against the Bulls, excuse me, Brad Wanamaker. I know they have these weapons that can defend at a high level, and I just think that if the second unit can get that down, if they can protect the lead night in and night out, then Brad Stevens will be in pretty good shape because of how talented they are and how many offensive weapons they have in that starting 5. And this segment is powered by Roman, a digital online clinic for men dealing with erectile dysfunction. Head over to GetRoman.com/garden, and you'll get a free online visit as well as 2-day free shipping. That's GetRoman.com/garden.
It's 2020, guys. Get it right. And for all the rest of our
Right.
Celtics coverage,
Absolutely.
head to our website at CLNSmedia.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel at CLNS Media.